Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be solving two questions based on the impulse momentum equation. As we know, the impulse momentum equation is integral f dt is equal to change in momentum. Since the force is constant for small time dt, that's why f dt is a small impulse di. Now if we integrate di, we get the total impulse, and integral of f dt we can evaluate it. If the force is constant, it comes out of the integral and we just get f into integral dt, which is f into time. It's the change in momentum, which is impulse. So now we are going to solve the first question using that. A machine gun fires a bullet of mass 40 gram with velocity 1200 meters per second. Now the concept in this question, when you read the 31st one, we can get it as the force is the rate of change of momentum, that is the average force exerted is in the number of bullets fired per second into the momentum change imparted to one bullet. Since it's fired from rest and it gets a velocity of 1200, therefore the change in momentum is its mass into velocity, and we know the average force is given as 144 Newton. Maximum force is given as 144 Newton, and change in momentum nothing but mass into velocity, which is 40 gram into 1200 meters per second, which is 40 into 10 power minus 3 into 1200, which is get at 48. So n into 48 is equal to 144, so n comes as 3. Now moving on to the 32nd question. If a bullet of mass 5 gram moving with a velocity of 100 meters per second penetrates a wooden block up to 6 centimeters, then the average force imposed on the block. Two methods to solve this problem. We know stopping distance is initial velocity square by 2a by the equations of motion. Since v square is 0, we know stopping distance is 6 centimeter and u square is 100 meters per second. So we get acceleration as 10 power 6 by 12. Now after I got acceleration, which is negative, therefore it is retardation. So therefore we get the average force as mass times acceleration. Since the mass is given in grams, so we get mass times acceleration as 5 into 10 power minus 3 into 10 power 6 by 12, which comes out to be 417 Newton. 5000 divided by 12 is 417 Newton. Now the other method to solve the question is using impulse momentum equation. How do I do it using impulse momentum equation? We know integral of f dt is equal to change in momentum. So I need to find out time, and I assume the force is constant throughout the time interval. So how do I find the time? We know the displacement is nothing but average velocity into time, and average velocity, since it's a constant retardation, is v plus u by 2. Now why is it v plus u by 2? Since it's constant retardation and average velocity is v plus u by 2, so therefore final velocity is 0. Final velocity is 0, so we get it as initial velocity by 2, which is 100 by 2, 50 into time, which is equal to stopping distance. So time is given as 6 by 50 into 10 power minus 2 seconds. Now force into time is change in momentum, and the change in momentum is the mass of the bullet into velocity of bullet, because it's so it is minus 5 into 10 power minus 2 3 into 100, which is the impulse of the initial velocity is 100 meters per second and final velocity is 0. Therefore we have a negative sign to indicating the retarding force. Therefore the answer comes out to be 417 Newton after solving for the average force. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe.